This is this is behind the scenes. This is part of the meal that you're going to be able to watch me cook. I'm going to cut this onion. Taylor thinks that it's going to be funny for people to watch me cry as I cut the onion. Would you rather see the onion or tears? What would you rather see? I'm going to give you a little bit of both. Okay, so I can't, you know what? I can move this back. Behind the scenes. We're doing laundry right now, so this is, we'll move it with my elbow, but that's part of my kid's bed sheets. So far, no tears. Should I put my eye like right on it? No tears. I keep thinking I'm supposed to, you're right over here. I'm sorry. So far, this is pretty uneventful, isn't it? No tears. I want to do what I've seen people do. Let's see if this works. I've seen like chefs do this. I think this is how you're supposed to chop an onion. Supposed to make it easier, faster. I'm going to say this in the video too. I'm trying real hard to get my eyes right down here by this onion. I have made several meals that I think are healthy and that would be really good. Food prep. Oh, it's starting to burn a little bit. Food prep kind of ideas for you, and I've tried them, and they're not good. And I've done that like 3 times where I've tried out different meals. Oh, it's starting to burn. I've tried 3 different meals that I was going to make videos out of, and none of them are good. And so now I haven't tried this one yet, but it's a burrito. Oh yeah, it's starting to burn. It's a burrito that you can order from Taco Bell. This is the way. That's what it is. It's a Taco Bell burrito that I'm going to make, and hopefully it's good. It should be. If you can get it from Taco Bell, it should be good. It burns a little bit, but I'm still not crying. I'm going to keep cutting. So this is the idea, I guess. You cut it that way, and then come back this way. And then, see, that's not, I thought that was going to be like little tiny diced up pieces. No, you still don't have that. I'm making onions go everywhere. Anyway, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. I don't do a lot of onion slicing. You can probably tell. I'm not the one that usually prepares dinner in my house. Taylor actually is a really, really good cook. Thank God. But I'm still not crying. I don't know how much of this onion we need. I'll just keep going. Anyway, I figured it might be fun to get some behind the scenes footage here. Because why not, Why not? Especially this part. I bet if I didn't do this, people would probably say, ooh, I bet it would have been funny to see you cry when you cut the onions, but I'm not crying though. I want that for you. I want that for you. Oh, I'm so sorry. There's not a video of me crying right now. Anyway, the idea if you've ever sliced an onion, you've probably done it differently than me. Just think of this video as not necessarily me trying to teach you how to slice an onion. Maybe think of it more as if somebody slices an onion for you, I'm going to show you what to do with it. Right on. Well, again, sorry, uneventful, but behind the scenes, if she gives me something else to slice up, I'll make a video of that too. All right. Okay, now I have a red bell pepper, and I'm supposed to cut this in a way where there are no seeds. No! All right. So you cut the top off. I have no idea what I'm doing. Cut the top off, cut the bottom off. And then I got a trick. I got a trick for you. I have never tried this. But what I've seen is that you just reach in there and you grab them. And you pull the seeds out. Is that the best way to do it? Pull the seeds out. No seeds. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to work on this for a minute. If I cut that like that, and I'm just going to go through this. I think there's probably a better way to do this. If you're a chef right now, you are throwing a fit. I'm not a chef. I am not a chef. And I'm sorry to all those of you who are. So what we want to do is we want to dice this sucker up. Just like we did the onion. And the onion looks pretty good now, doesn't it? I got it done. And really the most important thing here is that I make sure that there are no seeds. No seeds involved with this red pepper when I'm done cutting it. And so I'm going to finish cutting it and then I'll come back. See, that's got seeds on it. Get the seeds off. All right, I'll be back in a second. Okay, I've got something that's working here. And Taylor just came and took some of the onions. She's making Spanish rice. I don't know how to make that, but she's really good at it. So she's doing that part. You're gonna see that when it's done. I'll tell you what's in it later, but check this out, watch. If you do some long cuts, and then you come back and flip it. Now you do the cuts this way. Look at all these little tiny pieces I just made. Watch. I'm making it rain with tiny pieces of red pepper. For this recipe, you need 1 pound of boneless, skinless chicken breast. And this package has 2.04 pounds. So I'm not going to use all of it, but first I got to get in it. There we go. So I've been given a pair of chicken scissors. I don't know what. That just went everywhere. Salmonella table, everybody. Okay, so these I guess are this is what I'm gonna cut the chicken with. I'm gonna cut some of this fat off of the chicken. And again, I'm not gonna use all 3 of these pieces. I'm just gonna try and get about 1 pound worth of chicken off here. See that? Slice that fat right off with my chicken scissors. See that? I don't know. I might need to get a little bit more off of there. I doubt it though. I don't think that, well, there's definitely not enough on there to make anything bad. So I need 1 pound. This was 2 pounds. I'm gonna cut this one in half. And it's so easy to do when you got a pair of chicken scissors. Check that out. All right, this section right here, this little piece is a little bit heavier, I think, than the other one. So I'm gonna pretend like it's not and run with it. Because it's chicken. It's got good protein and it doesn't have a lot of calories. It's perfect. It's perfect for what we're doing. So anyway, you don't need chicken scissors. It does make it easier. You do need chicken. Yuck. Everything is ready for me now. I have been turned loose in the kitchen. Here I am, on my own. But I've been given instructions. And so this right here, this tiny little bowl, has all of the chicken seasonings. I'm gonna tell you what's in there. So you've got 1 teaspoon each of chili powder, oregano, and cumin, and then salt and pepper. And I don't think you don't need a teaspoon of each of those. It's just kind of to taste or whatever. Use your own judgment. So here's what I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna put all this stuff on my chicken that I cubed up. I've cubed it with my chicken scissors. And now I'm just gonna kind of mix it together. And behind me on the stove, I've got a skillet that should be ready to go. And we use avocado oil. I don't know if that's best or not, but I do know that as far as calories go, there are few enough in the amount that we used to make this recipe still work. What I'm trying to do is give you a healthy food option that is going to be 500 calories or less, right? So these are going to be burritos. Somehow my little cubes of red pepper got mixed into this chicken. Somehow. All right, anyway, chicken into the skillet. And I'm going to move that around a little bit just to make sure it doesn't stick. All right, that should be good. But as far as the stick factor goes, I don't think anything's going to stick. I've got to, real quickly though, hop over here and wash my hands. So watch that cook. Just for a second. I don't know what just happened. I turned around to say something and the video was off. So I don't know what happened. Anyway, I have just barely cooked this garlic like I was told. Don't burn it, so I'm not going to let it burn. I got to take it off. Let me get a plate. This is what I need. And I'm going to scrape all this stuff off of this skillet onto this plate here. Oh, I'm going to try. I can't hold on to it. Yeah, I think that's going to be good. Oh, I think it's going to be real good. It smells good. I can promise you that. It smells really good. Okay, so there's corn here. This is whole kernel corn, and this is already cooked. So for now, I'm just gonna sprinkle it on my burritos. If you want to throw it in a skillet just quickly so you can kind of roast your corn, I think that's fine, whatever. It's not gonna probably hurt anything. Just don't cook it for too long. Don't burn it. I don't know how long it takes to heat these suckers up. I have no idea. Just be careful, whatever you decide. I don't want you to wreck your corn. But you're going to, eventually, you gotta get tortillas. I think mine are in here. I don't know where they are. I gotta find my tortillas. We're gonna go from there. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. At some point, I turned around, and this video was no longer, the phone was no longer recording. So what you missed was I cooked all of the chicken in the skillet, and then I put it on this plate. Once it's fully cooked, I just put it on this plate, and then I went and got my peppers and onions that I had cut up, and I put those in the skillet, and I just sauteed them. I didn't add any more oil. I just basically dumped the chicken out of the skillet and then dumped this right in. And then when this got to the point, I guess the crispiness that I was comfortable with, I don't like raw onions at all. So I let it get sauteed to a point that I thought, okay, that's good. I'm good with that. And then I put in a teaspoon. I don't know if it's exactly a teaspoon, but I put in a small scoop of minced garlic. And you don't want to let that cook for too long because it'll burn. If it burns, it tastes really bad. So saute your onions and your peppers to just before you're ready to take them off. Then throw your garlic in there. Let that cook just a little bit and then take it all off before you burn your garlic, basically. That's what you missed. Well, you didn't miss all of that, but I don't know where that part of the video went. All right, so I have just finished grating some cheese. And I have 6 tortillas right here. And this brand right here, it's pretty good. You get 100 calories per burrito. So these are like low-fat burritos. The ones, I don't know, most of them have more calories than that. These are still good though. I've had them. I promise you, they're good. I know the burrito. I know that the actual tortilla is good. Wow. So I'm gonna start building these suckers. All right. So the recipe that I have, you make. I want to say this too, just so you know. The recipe that I've gone from says that you make 8 burritos, and they will be 413 calories a piece. I'm making 6. So it's going to be a little bit higher in calories, but I think it's still going to be under 500. So anyway, you just put all this together now. I think probably the easiest thing for me to do is going to be start with my refried beans, because it's almost like, it's almost like paste. I don't want anything else on there before I put that on because it'll be harder to do. Now I'm going to use the same spoon. I'm going to get some beans on there. It's all right. I'm going to use it all. I'm going to use it all. So there's just the rice and beans right there. Doesn't take long to fill these suckers up. Get the chicken on there. And just remember, you're making 6 of these. So don't steal too much of the good stuff for your first ones, or else the last one you make is going to be real wimpy. You don't want that. I'm just using my fingers. Get some peppers and onions on there, and then don't forget the corn. I don't know if you cooked yours or not, but it's already cooked, so you don't have to cook it. And I'm probably gonna make a couple of these without corn, just to see what it's like. See if I like it better that way. I don't know. The corn is the only thing about this whole recipe that is just a tiny bit suspect for me. But I have cleaned out my skillet. All I did was wipe it out. I got a paper towel, I wiped it out because you don't want to I don't think it's probably best to have oil and, whatever remained in the pan for this part of it. Because we're gonna now roll up your burrito real nice, and then we're gonna brown it. And it's not like it's got to be on there for a long time, but you want to just kind of brown it and make sure. You can almost tell right away, especially with these tortillas. You can almost tell right away whether they're going to stick or not. See how that slides around? It's cool. This one's going to be good. So I'm just going to let it cook just a little bit there, and hopefully that's going to seal it shut. And in the meantime, this skillet is not very hot at all. It's definitely below half heat, whatever. It's so it's almost all the way on low right now. You don't need a lot of heat for this. Everything in here is cooked. You're not trying to cook anything. You're just trying to kind of seal up that last bit of the burrito. But I'm going to make 6 of these. Let me just see here. Yeah, that's going to need more time. That's going to need a little bit more time to sit there. And then once I feel like it's sealed enough to where it's not going to pop open, I'm going to flip it over and get the other side. In the meantime, I'm going to make another one. And you just do this until you've got them all. You do it until you got them all. That's a lot of beans. I think I got too much beans on that one. I guess there are plenty of beans. I'm not going to run out of beans on this. And I'm not going to run out of rice either, I don't think. But if you're not careful, you will run out of chicken. So just make sure you don't take too much chicken for each one of them. But get a healthy amount, because you're probably not going to eat these, like really you want to eat one of them. That's your meal. One burrito. And then if you're like me, 3 hours later, eat another one if you want. I don't know. But I guess what I'm saying, okay, I think that's good. Now, you know what? It's not. It's all right. I'm going to wrap it in foil. It'll be cool. It'll be all right. Find out whatever heat works for this. I don't know how to tell you how to do it. I've seen it done on TV. Anyway, I'm going to make another one. That, again, you're not trying to cook anything there. You're just trying to seal that up. I wish I could have shown you what that looks like. So the heat is low enough, it's not going to hurt anything to let it sit on there. And can you see this? Can you see this? You kind of can, but anyway, you want to go from the side and then come all the way over. Try and grab what up. You see that, what I've done? I'm getting the sides, and then I'm coming all the way up here with that. And I'm going to scoop it back in there with the tortilla. Then I'm going to fold it in again, and then I'm going to wrap it over. So now, see, the thing is wrapped up. It is wrapped up. It's going to be good. And hopefully, I'll get this one done better. Oh, my first one came apart. I did not do that one right. Anyway, you get the idea. You get 6 of these. Only, honestly, because this bag came with 6 tortillas. So I get 6 of them. You can get smaller tortillas, same company, and I think they come with more per package. So if you want to do it that way, do it that way. But anyway, that's it. I'm going to wrap these up in foil, and I'm going to get to take them to work with me. That's simple. Meal prepping. And it really, honestly, it takes some time to do this. Not a lot of time. It takes a little bit of planning, but if you do that, then you're not going to find yourself in positions where you're at work and you think that I want to eat, but I can't think of anything healthy that I want to eat. If you just bring it with you, plan ahead, bring it with you, excuse me, you got it covered. It's so much easier to do it that way, I promise you. So good luck with it if that's what you want to do. Excuse me, I got hiccups. I gotta eat, I guess. All right. Everybody be well.